So hello from the Bristol and Bath Science Park, the home of WillowDNA. It's just 1 week to go until Learning Technologies, and I thought I would share with you some thoughts on the best way to get the most out of the exhibition. It's one of the largest exhibitions for learning technologies in the world, which means it's one of the busiest, and it's really worth thinking about how you can make the most of a very precious time out of the office to get some real useful insights that you can use back in your work. So my top tip for learning technologies above anything else is plan. Plan. It's incredibly busy. There are a lot of stands. I'm sure you're all planning to come to stand 97, which is where you'll find WillowDNA. But before you embark on your journey to London Olympia, I'd strongly advise you to take a look on their website and have a look at the list of exhibitors. It's worth having a look at the synopsis of each of the exhibitors and thinking about the key objectives that you have for this year, the solutions that you want to uncover, the challenges that you're facing, and look at who sounds like a good fit. Do a little bit of research on their websites, have a look at the case studies, the types of customers that they're working with at the moment, and that will help you target who you want to speak to at the exhibition. Because to be honest, it's really unlikely you're going to get to all of us. It is incredibly busy. It takes some time to get under the skin of each supplier when you're there. If you don't have time before you arrive at the exhibition, when you arrive and you register to receive your exhibition pass, you'll be given a show guide. In the show guide, there's a synopsis for each of the exhibitors there. So go and grab yourself a coffee, sit down, go through it and highlight and circle all of the people that you want to speak to. The next thing I would say is think about the questions that you want to ask each of the exhibitors. Rather than the "so what do you do?", at which point you're going to be given the whole spiel about what we do, the products and services, etc. It's much more insightful, I think, to go with a particular challenge. You're looking for a supplier that's going to be a good fit for you. So depending on the challenge that you have, different suppliers are going to fulfill different needs. Ask them the way in which they would work with you, the methods that they would use, the team that they would have in place for you. Ask them for case studies to talk you through a recent project, perhaps take step by step what you did, how you did it, what the results were. I think asking the "what are you going to do for me?" is no bad question, because that encourages the supplier to start to ask some questions about you, about your business, about your objectives. And from that and the types of questions that you're asked, I think you can tell a lot about whether they're going to be a good fit for you. Another nice question to ask is, what are you doing this year that you didn't last year? And find out what their future plans are, what they're working on, what they feel is important. And in that way, hopefully you'll be able to very quickly identify a number of companies who you feel you could work with very well. I've been having a look at the conference agenda and I'm extremely jealous. I need to do my hard work on the stand, so I'm going to be down on stand 97 speaking to lots of different people, hopefully having lots of lovely conversations. But were I in the conference, I'd have a really tough job. You have the choice between, on day one, Nigel Payne and Clive Shepherd, amongst others, and I'd find it really difficult to choose which one I was going to go to. The same on day two, you've got David Wilson from eLearnity, you've got David Kelly coming over from the eLearning Guild, both on at the same time. So it's a great conference programme, but it's pretty tough to choose. But if you can't make it up to the conference, rest assured the free seminars, there's lots on offer down on the exhibition floor. Again, have a look through the free seminar guide. There is one on the Learning Technologies website. There will also be information in your show guide. And again, you can plan your time around there. You know, your feet are going to get tired. It's a pretty intense experience. So grab yourself something nice to drink, or the point at which you're going to have your sandwich, and target some of those theatres that are on the exhibition floor. Now, WillowDNA are going to be doing a presentation on Thursday in Theatre 2 at 2:45. So I'm hoping that you'll highlight our seminar to come and see, but there'll be lots of other good seminars. And I think the main difference is that although it is in the exhibition space, what you're going to get there are lots of practical case studies. We'll be speaking on implementing learning ecosystems, from the planning and design of learning ecosystems through to measurement and evaluation. So if that's something that you're interested in, then obviously come along to see ours. They're absolutely free, and it's a great way to get under the skin of some of the suppliers and the ways in which they work. So that's my top tips for learning technologies. Really hope to see you there. I'll be doing a little report from Learning Technologies after the event. Do come along to stand 97 and say hello, and hope you enjoy Learning Technologies 2015.